Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Saturday afternoon action on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Pitching in our game today, Jordan Montgomery. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
All right, ready to get underway. And digging in for San Francisco, Thairo Estrada. And a pitch. This to third, Riley. Tosses to first, and Estrada is out. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Strike two.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Next one misses. Now 1-2. And another ball.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Out towards left center. Harris pulls that one down. 2 up, 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Throw on to Olsen, and Renfroe is retired. Back at Truist Park, and on the mound now, Hunter Brown. Singy, he was ridiculously good on the mound last year.
Well, last year finishing with an ERA under 1. Just unbelievable when you talk about the consistency, the ability to go out there, attack hitters, put them on the defense from the first pitch of the at-bat. That's exactly what he did last year. And you know what? His reputation is all throughout the league. We'll see how dominant he is in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
It's a good take.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Just off the outside part of the plate. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Rafael Ortega at the plate now. That's ball one. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. There's a ball. And safe. It's a stolen base.
But with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
Righty to the plate. Called strike right there. Harris leads off second with nobody out. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. To the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Take a look at the lineup. One guy they want to get turned around in the 6th spot, Bobby Witt Jr.
Well, there's no doubt he's an important bat for them and one they want to get going as soon as possible. Now, with that said, it's important that he doesn't let that pressure just snowball and get out of control. I'm just looking for good at-bats from him today and see what the outcomes are.
Austin Riley in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Lifted in the air, right center field. Slater gets under it. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly, RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Matt Olson in now. Takes ball one off the plate. That's in there, and it's a ball and a strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
The 1-2. And a good eye there.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. Welcome back. Top of the second. Now batting Mitch Haniger.
His hit for that pop came out of the gates really strong.
And a pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Montgomery, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a four-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. Kicks and fires. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Here's Shohei Ohtani looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 for 5 in that one. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Now 1-1. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most guys are swinging at pitches up there, but
Albies over to first in time. And they get Ohtani for the out. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Hoskins pushes it foul. Now the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Hurt yourself swinging at that and missing.
Going to count 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Knocks it down. Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. In the air, right field. Can't get there. Should be extra bases.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Austin Slater stands in.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Just trying to protect, keep the at-bat alive.
Haniger, the runner at third. Hoskins over at second. Schmidt at first. 1 gone. Base hit center field. The tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1.
With the bases juiced, he refused to get pull happy. He stayed within himself, drove the ball to center field. That'll get across a row.
1 down. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. This one high in the air to left center. Makes the grab on the run. Both runners tagging. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-1. Now a throw to first, and he won't. We head to the bottom of the second. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Here the right-hander back to work. There's a strike. Ziggy, how about this? Ozzie speaks 4 languages: English, Spanish, Dutch, and Papiamentu.
Well, the way the game's expanding, that can be very helpful. His meetings at the mound. Ozzie Albies, he can translate for everyone.
And downstairs. The next offering misses. And that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Takes it himself and quickly 1 away in the second. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. First pitch, and he just misses. Hard hit, right side. He'll do it himself. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's Sean Murphy, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. That one misses. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's a little bit low. Pitch misses, and now 3-0. And he walked him.
Ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Next offering upstairs.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, and our score remains 2-1. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Thairo Estrada to the plate. Montgomery back to work. That one the other way, and it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And now it's Nunez. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Count 1-0.
That one missed. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know, this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Smash to the left side. Gathers and throws to first. And Renfroe is retired. Now Mitch Haniger, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Haniger in his 8th season, 33 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. On the ground. Fires over to first. And they take care of Haniger for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way.
Shohei on the go. Pitch misses. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. It's now 4-1. Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Peyton Burdick.
The left fielder.
The pitch. In the air, left field. Haniger has a beat on it. Brings it in, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Harris in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Next pitch is downstairs. One down, base is empty. Outside corner, there's a strike. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for three. Now a relay to third, in there safely.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
Ortega stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 2-1. And that's outside. Harris stands at third with one gone in the inning. And he grounds one to the right side. Now two away as they get a run across. Here's Austin Riley. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Ball one, no strikes. He's a good high school football player, Austin Riley. But you look at the build, you think quarterback, think maybe even linebacker. No, he's a punter. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bounce to third. On to first. That's the third out. Inning over. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit. No errors. Back here in Atlanta. On to the fourth. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Swing and a base hit.
The bat, number 6.
Next to hit, Casey Schmidt. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And it's fouled away. Hit hard, that gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And the batter now, Austin Slater. Out towards right center field. Luplow drifts towards it. Drops into the glove. 1 away. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. Line drive, base hit. Heading for the plate. Now a long throw home. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Manager now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Ian Anderson.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Now here is Thairo Estrada. Second and third here. 1 away. Line drive, base hit. 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. The tag out. but one run is in to score. Estrada into second, and he's got a double.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big-time play to cut down a run.
And now it's going to be Joe Nunez. He's already homered in this game. High fly ball lifted into the air right field. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. And welcome back. Bottom of the fourth. Here's a big power threat. Matt Olson. First offering, and it just misses.
Matt Olson, he's one of those guys with light tower power from the left side. You know, reached 100 career home runs in less than 400 games played.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next pitch misses, and it's 3-0. Yeah, you know, Chris, only 10 other players have ever accomplished that milestone so quickly, and I am not going to list them right now. And there's the strike. 3-1 now. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Albies stands in now and watches strike one. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The pitch. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Right side, and it goes just foul. Here's a 2-2. Got him swinging. Man at first. Next to hit, Bobby Witt Jr. And that one fouled off. Olson over at first with 1 away. Strike 2.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. And the righty deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And that's in for a strike. Clips the corner, and the count's even at 2. Ground ball up the middle. They get the force. 3rd out. Braves strand 1. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Ready now for the 5th inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Hunter Renfroe. The right-hander back to work. And ball 1. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Tyler Matzik getting loose out there. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ripped on a line. Harris makes the grab, 1 away. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants. Mitch Haniger, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. The wind to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder. That
one lifted to left. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Ohtani, the next to hit, takes outside. Runner leads away at second. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with one away.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Hoskins lays off down low as he digs in for the third time.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Here comes a pitch. That's a base hit. Run scores.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice line drive to the pull side. Netted out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So one out with two aboard at the plate. Casey Schmidt. Anderson checks the runner. Ohtani back in. Grounded to third. Could be two. Over to Albies. On to Olsen. That's two. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now batting Jordan Luplow. And here it comes. And he pumps in a strike. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Gathers and throws, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
The left fielder, number 8.
Stepping in, Peyton Burdick. Flied out his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. There's the strike. Ball to strike. The pitch. There's the strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now it's even up.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Next offering is downstairs. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Hook gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
And that is that. Down in order, go. Back at Truist Park. Start of the sixth, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Austin Slater. The wind and the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. And delivers outside. Now he breaks his bat. Witt on the run, sends it over to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
Line drive. Fair ball. And it kicks off the base of the wall.
Waste no time there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And Estrada is out. And up next for San Francisco, Joe Nunez. He's already homered here in this one. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Bailey around third. He'll score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Everything came together for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
So a man aboard. Hunter Renfroe digs in now. Center field. Harris makes the catch. And that is the third out of the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now in for the Braves, Rafael Ortega. Cionel Perez on to pitch out of the pen here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Number 59, Cionel Perez.
And he deals. 1-1 there.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Next offering is in for a strike. Rolled slowly to first. Hoskins. He handles it himself. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. That one ripped. Gone! He circles the bases, his 4th home run of the season. It's 8-3. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak.
And a pitch. A little bit low. When you think about the best defensive first baseman in the game, Olson is certainly in the conversation. He's won multiple Gold Gloves over there, and it seems like he picks everything.
One of those guys that the infielders love because he makes that third baseman, shortstop, and second baseman even better, saving those errors.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. A switch hitter batting right. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Off the mark there. Now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And the pitch. That's inside. 3 balls and a strike. That's a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Two outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. Good job at damage control right there. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 8-3. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Mitch Haniger. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Bounce to the right side. Albies. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a play, and they can't get the out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now, Rhys Hoskins. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Off the mark there, and it's a ball and a strike. Ground ball left side, and it stays fair. Ohtani around second, headed for third. And he's got a double, his 4th hit. Tyler Matzek takes over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Chris, how about the career arc for Tyler Matzek, a guy who was a first-round pick of the Rockies in 2009, battled through the yips, and eventually was a huge part of that Braves bullpen that won it all in 2021. The 1-0. And there's a ball.
Yeah, and a big moment for Matzek, striking out Albert Pujols and Mookie Betts after inheriting 2 runners in scoring position in Game 6 of the 2021 NLCS.
And it is 2-1.
2-1.
Next one misses. 3-1.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Witt over to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So 2 down now, and here is Austin Slater. 1 for 3. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Oh, and 2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And in one hops the wall. Throws to second. He's in safely at second. A run comes in on the play.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And now Patrick Bailey in the air, right field. Luplow moving to his left. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Back here in Atlanta. So here's Murphy now. Perez back to work.
Ball.
That's a little bit low. And it's even up.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
And a pitch. High in the air, out to right. Renfroe hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. And now the right fielder, Jordan Luplow. Going 1.
0-1's the count.
They say you win.
0-2's the count.
The 0-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Back to the top of the lineup. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris.
0-1.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Burdick off of first with 2 away. Next one is off the plate. Ball 1. And a ball evens the count. Here's a 2-2. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Nunez brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 left for Atlanta. Not with their ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada.
Thairo Estrada.
The pitch. Just missed. One additional thing on Matzik, he was high school teammates with the professor, Kyle Hendricks. Next offering is in for a strike. Here's a rocket out to left. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's one down. And up next for the Giants, Joe Nunez.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
And that one in the air center field. Harris after it. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
That's hard hit on the line. Harris makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing. Bottom of the 8th, Rafael Ortega stands in. New arm for the Giants, Miguel Castro.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. And that's down and away. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
The pitch. And now 1-2.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Nobody out. Runner at first. One and 2 now. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Slater gets under it. And there's one down. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. A strikeout and a walk. That one's in there, 0-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
One ball,
That's off the mark.
2 strikes.
And a count 1-2. Struck him out looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. In there, and it's 0-1. Ortega, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now the 0-1. They say it went.
No ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Pitch misses. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the left fielder, Mitch Haniger. Matzik goes 6 feet 3 inches, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2009. There's a strike.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. And he chases a high fastball there.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
That one hammered left field. That's back there. Gone. An absolute blast to left. His 4th home run of the season. And they add a run. It's 11-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. You see how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it in the cage, but you'll take the result.
Next will be the Giants DH, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Well, that ball's hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Next offering is fouled back. And now the lefty.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now the count is even. And now the count filled up 3-2. And a pitch. Well struck right field. Caught just shy of the wall.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And digging in for San Francisco, Rhys Hoskins. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Well struck left field. That's back. And it's gone. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add to their lead. It's 12-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
New pitcher for the Braves, Amir Garrett. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Number 22.
Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. First offering misses the mark.
Counts 1-0.
Out to short. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Oh, that's a really tough play no matter who you are, but I think he has a chance to get him at first if he's just able to get that throw off a little quicker. It looked like he took one extra step to set himself and get a grip on the ball.
Now it's going to be Austin Slater. High fly ball out towards left field. And out of here. His first homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 14-3.
He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
Base is empty, 1 away, and now the catcher comes up to him, Patrick Bailey. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Now back. Second base.
Thairo Estrada, the next Giant to hit. Grounder might be 2. Witt flips it over to Albies. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Now the number 2 hitter, Joe Nunez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Estrada off of first with 2 away. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Jacob Junis. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. The line to kick the pitch. Murphy in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Righty delivers. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Renfroe settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Luplow. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. High fly ball down the left field line. Haniger going back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Burdick in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
The 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
14-3, the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.
Panic, my head is way out of this planet.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting out in the NL West, Rhys Hoskins had an outstanding 5 hits at the dish as the Giants took down the Braves 14-3. The San Diego Padres launched 3 home runs as they beat the Guardians in Cleveland 5-4. Ketel Marte was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as Arizona took one from Oakland 12-4. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The St. Louis Cardinals combined for 4 total home runs as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 11-3. The Los Angeles Dodgers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 7-2. They now have 5 straight wins. The Chicago White Sox pounded out 17 hits in this one as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 11-7. The Cubbies broke out of a 10-game losing skid as they got the best of the visiting Mets 3-1. John Doxakis got his first career win, leading the Brewers to victory over the Pirates 3-2. It was their 5th straight victory. The Kansas City Royals knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 4-3. Jonathan Loaisiga collected win number 3 this year, helping lead the Yankees to a win over the Rays 5-4. The Orioles put together 10 total hits as they got the home victory against the Astros 5-2. Josh Naylor had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Tigers pushed past the Nationals 9-3. The Jays hit 3 long balls as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 8-3. The Miami Marlins picked up 14 hits in total as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 5-4. The Texas Rangers took down the visiting Mariners 3-1. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
Mm-hmm.